Okay, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm super excited to do this video for you guys today. This is gonna be my review on the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette. I did order this palette the moment it dropped on the Urban Decay website, which was 12 midnight Pacific Standard Time. That's 3 a.m. here in Eastern Standard Time, so I made sure I was up and wide awake, debit card ready to pick up this baby off the Urban Decay website. You can currently get this on the Urban Decay website and Sephora website. I haven't seen it Sephora in stores yet, but I could be wrong. You guys can go into your local Sephora store and find out. But this is gonna be my review, my take, how I feel about this palette. I did use it for this eye look today, and I used it a couple days ago for work. So I've gotten pretty much a great feel of it. So you want to see my take on this palette, just so as I said, this is my review on the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani collab palette. Now a few things before I get into like swatches, pigmentation, yada yada yada. One, I wanted this palette from the moment I saw it on Instagram because come on, it's Gwen Stefani, like she's an icon. I'm a huge fan of her. I'm a huge fan of No Doubt. So when I found this coming out, I wanted it anyway, but I was a bit skeptical. Not really skeptical, but really a bit nervous because I didn't know whether or not it would be suitable for deeper skin tones. So I just really didn't know. I did watch a few of the YouTubers who got them first in their videos, and one particular YouTuber was like, I don't really think it would be suitable for dark skin tones because Gwen Stefani's pale, yada yada yada. I'm just like, bitch, bye. Well, let the deeper skin tone community decide if it's suitable for us. We don't need you figuring that out for us. We'll figure it out. And I kind of found that a little offensive because I'm just like, how would you know? So no shade, just if it's suitable for a deeper skin tone, I think a deeper skin tone YouTuber should figure that out. So I was nonetheless unsure if it'll be suitable for deeper skin tones, and from me using it today and the other day, I really do think it is suitable for deeper skin tone. Because when you think of a palette that women and men of color can use, sometimes palettes are just lid shades for us. Like I have a Stila palette that is only lid shades for me. A person of more fair or light or even medium skin tone, there's a crease shade in there for them. There's a transition shade in there for them. There's a highlight shade in there for them. For me, it's nothing but lid shades, okay? Lid. That's it. They're too light for my crease or my transition color, so I only use it for lid shades. I didn't want that with this palette. So when I ordered this palette and I knew it was coming to my house, I said, okay, I'm gonna put this palette to this test. It needs to be lid shades in there. It needs to be crease shades. It needs to be transition shades. It needs to be highlight shades. I need this palette to be an all-around palette, okay? I need it to have everything I need. I don't want to have to reach for my MAC shadows or another palette just to get a transition shade, just to get a crease shade. I need this palette to have everything, and it has everything. Believe me when I say it has everything for deeper skin tones. You can do this really dark smoky eye like I did. I did a real neutral look for work. That picture's on my Instagram, and it's an all-around palette. So let's just go through packaging. This is the box, and this says UDxGwen Stefani, and this is like a plastic metal. It's plastic but resembles like a metal plate. And on the back it just says UDxGwen Stefani eyeshadow palette, and it has like it basically talks about how Gwen went into design of every detail of the palette, from the case to the shadows, yada yada yada. And it has like the different shades here. So I really love the packaging. Like I really love the packaging of this box. Even then when you open it, even the inside has like pink polka dots. It's so cute. This is the palette once you open it. This actually feels metal, and then you have this. Oh my god, when I first saw the pictures, I thought it was gonna be this many shadows in here. You know, I really thought, but it doesn't. So then you open it, And these are the shades. And I love, everyone talks about the mirror. It says the magic's in the makeup right here, which is amazing. When I saw that, I was like, oh my god, what a great touch. Typical Gwen Stefani, you know. So here are the 15 shades. And I love this palette. I've personally used Blondie, Bathwater, Steady, Punk, Zone, and I think Anaheim. But yeah, I absolutely love this palette. Oh my god, it's so warm in here. I'm gonna go open the window. Sorry if it gets too noisy in here. I open up every window in this room because I'm burning up. Okay, so back to the palette. This is the back. I love the gold with the metal here. I love it. So back to the inside. This is the palette. Oh my god. So they are of decent shade. Decent size. I don't really know how many ounces or anything like that, but I absolutely love it. You have Blondie, Bathwater. This is Skimp, Steady, Punk, Baby, Anaheim, Stark, Zone, Steady, no, Serious, Pop, Harajuku, Danger, 1987, and Blackout. I'm gonna do swatches. Now for the swatches, I'm gonna have to use a primer because I'm covered in tattoos. So if I don't use a primer, you really won't be able to see. But I will say there are some shades in here that I feel could have been a bit better as far as pigmentation, as far as just overall. There's a few shadows in here that I feel like could have been a bit better, and I will go through those shadows. But on my eyes right now, I used as my brow bone highlight, I have Bathwater, and then as the transition, I have a mixture of Zone, Anaheim, and Skimp, just to lighten it up there. And the crease, I have Punk. On the lid, I have Serious, which is like a nice gray, and in the corner I have Steady. I love Steady, like, oh my god, I can't wait to swatch that one for you because you guys are gonna freak. I absolutely love Steady. So now we're gonna get into some swatches. So here are the first swatches. So here we have, oh my god, here are the first swatches. So here is Blondie. Blondie is like a light pinky champagne shade. It is matte, but it has like more of like a satin feel. I really do like this one. Then we have Bathwater. Bathwater is like a really light, almost gold shade. I will do a close-up of these in the video. And then we have Skimp. Skimp is like a really light, just a really light cream, almost cream beige shade. It's really hard to explain. So that's Skimp. Then we have Steady. I love Steady. Steady is like a peachy, more of a peach shade. It is really chunky, so you really want to use a light hand. Well, not really a light hand, but you really just want to, you might have to wet your brush when using it. It is a bit chunky. Even swatching it, I had to like dust off a little bit. And then you have Punk. Punk is just really a dark, deep plum brown. It's gonna be a bit difficult, but this shade right here is Baby. Baby is more of like pinky plum champagne type of shade. It has a little bit of a sheen to it. Anaheim, you can't even see, but Anaheim is in there. It's more of like a taupe, a really light taupe. That's why even swatching it, you can't even see. Here we have Stark. Stark is a really nude, really light nude shade. Then here is Zone. I absolutely love Zone. Zone is a great transition shade for deeper skin tones. Anaheim is too. You just have to build it up a lot, but Zone is a great transition shade for deeper skin tones. And then I tried swatching Sirius, but it doesn't come up with my tattoos there. So Sirius is this really light deep gray shade, and I do have this on my lid. I absolutely love that type of gray. It reminds me of a gray shade I have by MAC. I think it's called Soot. That's a really nice one, but I like this one a tad bit better because it's a lot more, it's easier to work with. Now we're getting into the last row of the palette, and honey, this is my, oh my god, I love this row of the palette. Look at that pigmentation. So here we have Blackout, which is a beautiful matte black. Here is 1987, which is this beautiful yellow gold. Like, it's so beautiful. Here we have Danger, which is a beautiful navy blue, and these all have a sheen to it except for Blackout. Here we have Harajuku. Harajuku is one of the ones that I feel like could have been a lot more pigmented than what it is. If Harajuku was as pigmented as Danger, I would love it. But Harajuku is one of those shades where you can use for days when you want to do a pink eye, or do like pink on your lid, but it will be really subtle. Harajuku is one of those shades, if you wanted to have that oomph, you have to really build it. And here we have Pop. Pop is like a really nice champagne shade. It comes up really almost white on me, but I really do like it. Pop is very chunky. It has crazy fallout. You have to really just wet your brush, go in there and tackle that. But overall, I absolutely love this palette. It does retail for $58, which I feel $58 was a really great price for this palette. It is me. I thought it would be a lot more than what it was. So $58. I absolutely love it. It has the Darkskin Girl stamp of approval, which is the reason why I really wanted to make this video. Everyone's making this video on this palette right now, but I really wanted to do it just to show that, hey, it's suitable for deeper skin tones. We can use this. Highlight shades for the brows. You can use Skimp, Bathwater, or Blondes for deeper skin tones. For that crease, Punk, Zone, Serious, Blackout. That can be your crease shade. For the lid, you can use whatever you want in this palette. In a corner, I do recommend Steady. That's why I have mine in a corner right now, and I absolutely love it. So for deeper skin tones, we can use this palette. It's amazing. I do say grab it. It was sold out on Urban Decay, and then it got restocked. I don't know how many more times it's gonna restock. I say you guys should just grab it while it's here. It's an amazing palette. So this is my take on it. I give it a 9 out of 10, only because Harajuku and Stark could have been a lot more pigmented, but this is a palette that you can do. You can do neutral, daytime, nighttime. As I said in the beginning of the video, it's an all-around palette. You can do whatever. Everything you have is right here, which is why I really do love it. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the review. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah.